And now we are busy with our memory work for our Latin. We're going through our Latin conjugations and declensions and vocabulary. And this is the memory work for week 3 of term 2, our distance learning. Right, so let's first start with our saying from Comenius. Si principium difficile, medium erit facile, finis jucundus. And that means if the beginning is hard, the middle will be easy and the end pleasant. And now let's say our motto together. Discamus et vivamus ad gloriam Dei. Let us learn and let us live to the glory of God. Okay, we're just going to go over our first conjugation of our Latin verbs. And we've got amo, laboro, and clamo. So amo means I love. Laboro means I work. And clamo means I shout. Great. So say with me first the for amo, the conjugation for amo. Amo amasamat, amamus amatus amant, amo amasamat, amamus amatus amant. I love, you love, he, she, it loves, we love, you all love, they love. I love, you love, he, she, it loves, we love, you all love, they love. Good job. Right, let's move on to laboro. It goes, and remember what I've got at the end of the word for you is I've put the person endings in yellow and I've kept the stem underlined. So you know that the stem is what stays the same in the word, and it is the yellow letters at the end, that's the person endings that change for whichever person is doing the action. Right, so say with me please, and I'm going to pause, giving you a chance before I click so that the word appears behind me, and I want to give you a head start to make sure that you can say what it is. Right, so laboro, laboras, laborat, laboramus, laboratus, laborant. Okay, so let's say that together. Laboro, laboras, laborat, laboramus, laboratus, laborant, laboro, laboras, laborat, laboramus, laboratus, laborant. That's quite a tongue twister, hey? I work, you work, he, she, it works, we work, you all work, they work. I work, you work, he, she, it works, we work, you all work, they work. Well done. Okay, now for clamo, which is I shout, and I'm going to give you a chance to say it ahead of me. Clamo, clamas, clamat, clamamus, clamatus, clamant. Okay, so let's say that together. Clamo, clamas, clamat, clamamus, clamatus, clamant, clamo, clamas, clamat, clamamus, clamatus, clamant. I shout, you shout, he, she, it shouts, we shout, you all shout, they shout. I shout, you shout, he, she, it shouts, we shout, you all shout, they shout. Well done. Okay. And now we're going to just run through our other verbs that we know. So, kick, calco, calcas, calcat, calcamus, calcatus, calcant. Dance, salto, saltas, saltat, saltamus, saltatus, saltant. Whoops, there we go. And sing, canto, cantas, cantat, cantamus, cantatus, cantant. Call, woco, wocas, wocat, wocamus, wocatus, wocant. I hope you're saying this with me. Praise, laudo, laudas, laudat, laudamus, laudatus, laudant. Pray or speak, oro, oras, orat, oramus, oratus, orant. And sail, navigo, navigas, navigat, navigamus, navigatus, navigant. Prepare. I think this is a new one. Paro, paras, parat, paramus, paratus, parant. And oh, there we go. Prepare, paro, paras, parat, paramus, paratus, parant. The new one in blue. And to look at is specto, spectas, spectat, spectamus, spectatus, spectant. Okay, right. We're going to spend some time now with our first declension nouns. So remember what a noun is. It's a person, place, thing, or quality. And we have got our nominative and our accusative cases. So that is the form of the word, whether it is the subject in a sentence or the object. So the nominative is the subject and the accusative is the object. And I'd like you to say this ahead of me. Okay, so water. Aqua, aquam. Life. Vita, vitam. Please try and say it ahead of me. Glory, gloria, gloriam. Good. Okay, now memory. Memoria, memoriam. Good. Girl, puella and puellam. Victory. Victoria, victoriam. Right. Lady, femina, domina, dominam. Woman, femina, feminam. House, casa, casam. Eagle, aquila, aquilam. Goat, capra, capram. And dove, columba, columbam. Good job. Servant, sarwa, sarwam. Queen, regina, that's it, reginam. Crown, corona, coronam. Right, so again, I'm going to flip through these and I want you to try and get them super fast. Okay, so aquila, capra, colomba, aqua, vita, gloria, sarwa, regina, corona, memoria, puella, Victoria. Good. Okay, we've got a few more. Domina, femina, casa, and one that I left off last week, but I know you know, filia. That's right. And now for our vocabulary, but we've moved to our verbs, and I've got them in the third person form. So you'll notice it's the at ending, the at, so that's he, she, or it. Okay? So I'd like you to say the meaning, and it's he, she, or it, and whatever the verb is, before I give you the answer. So kalkat. Right. Saltat. Wokat. Amat, laudat, orat. Here we go, navigo, or navigo is there already. Clamat, laborat. Navigat is going to give us a little wave. Cantat. Wokat. Oh, there we go. And our new ones, parat, parat, remember nice rolled R, parat, and spectat. Great. Okay, so now we're going to do some simple sentences. And we've done this in our exercise books, but I thought it would be fun to try this as part of our memory work. So I've got the subject, the verb, and the object, and I'm going to give you the English of the object that I want, and I would like you to say the Latin in the correct form as before I press it. So, Filia amat, daughter, what would that be? And remember the object, the object case or the accusative case. Filia amat, filiam, right. And then Regina laudat, sarwam. Puella, oh sorry, I've got the English there. Puella wokat, kapram. Domina parat, kazam. And Aquila spectat, columbum. If you could do that, that's very good. If not, keep practicing during the week and you'll get it. Okay, so now I have got the word order changed around, because remember that it's not the word order in Latin sentences that let us know what the subject, verb and object is, but it's the case form. Okay, so whether it's in the accusative case or in the nominative case, whether it's the subject or the object. So I'm going to, here's the sentence, femina amat filia, and I want you to guess which one is the subject, which one is the verb, and which one is the object. And then I'm going to let the correct letter appear over it. So first you have a go at guessing what the sentence is saying and which one is the object and which one is the subject. So the feminam is the object, amat obviously is the verb, and filia is the subject. So translated, that says the daughter loves the woman. Did you get that correct? Okay, have a go at the next one. Laudat reginam sarva. Okay, try and translate that and try and guess which one, or try and know, don't guess, which is the accusative and which is the nominative. There we go. Laudat is the verb, reginam is the object, and sarva is the subject. And the sentence says, the servant praises the queen. And then capra puellam wokat. What is that sentence saying? Okay, there we go. The capra is the subject, the object is puellam, and wokat is the verb, and that says the goat calls the girl. I've got one more, or a few more for you. Amat vitam domina. Vitam should not be capitalized. Amat vitam domina. There you go. Vitam is the object and domina is the subject, and that sentence says the lady loves life. Our next one, colomba spectat aquilam. Okay, can you guess what that is? Yes, that's subject, verb, object, and that means simply the dove looks at the eagle. Now, I'd like you to try translating these into Latin. See if you can do that at home. If you need to write it down on a piece of paper, you can. Or you can be prepared for the next time you watch this video to have some paper and pen with you. Translate into Latin, the eagle kicks the goat. I thought you'd enjoy that. The eagle kicks the goat. And what about the goat sings? Okay, so it'd be great if you could write that down. Oh, there we go. And the goat is singing. What about the dove praises the goat? Can you translate that into Latin? All right. Just 3 sentences for you. Something that I want us to look at in this video as well is English words that are derived from Latin, or we can call them Latin derivatives. And so this is just helpful for you to see that learning Latin is really going to help you with your English vocabulary, but it also makes it easier to remember your Latin vocabulary if you know that there are English words that are derived from the Latin vocab. So here we go. I want you to try and guess which Latin word these different English words are derived from. And so amateur, can you think what Latin word that is derived from? Amateur is somebody who does something because they love doing it, not because they're paid to do it necessarily. A lot of people love doing what they're paid to do as well, but an amateur is somebody who does something not for money, but just because they love it. Can you guess what the Latin verb is? If you said amo, you were right. Okay, in the same way, a laboratory, can you think of which Latin word is derived from that? Laboro, correct. And laud or laudable, remember? That is something that is praiseworthy. To laud someone is to praise them, not L-O-R-D, L-A-U-D. To laud someone is to praise them. If something is praiseworthy, it is laudable. That comes from laudo. And if somebody is an orator or is engaged in oratory, what do you think that would be? Okay, oro. Now what about navy, navigate, and navigation? That's very easy. Now we go. Well done. And our new word, preparation. Look there, preparation, prepara. Paro, I prepare. And then inspect, spectator, and spectacular all come from specto, which means look at. Okay, so if you inspect something, you look at something. If something is spectacular, it's really worth looking at. And if somebody is a spectator, they are busy looking at a sport or watching something. Okay, so let's carry on. Aquarium, aquatic, and aqueduct comes from aqua. And vital and vitamin comes from vita. Glorify and glorious comes from gloria. Very good. Memorial and memorize come from memoria. And finally, victorious comes from Victoria. So well done, children. Just keep going through this video, and you will really, if you found it hard to beat me to it, as you keep doing this, you'll get better and better.